Rachel, and I just wanted to talk again about intuition, some other issues from my other video. So I will have that in the description below, and I will also put in the other intuition video that I have, which is called Intuition for Beginners. So anyway, some of the ways that we build mistrust in ourselves. So we'll do things and not realize it, which causes you not to trust yourself. And part of intuition is being your own friend. So part of being your own friend is trusting yourself. And it's one of the most important things. Intuition can save a life. It could save your life. Intuition can resolve issues and change the world. So it is important. So these issues that I'm going to bring up are things that if you work on these separate issues, then it will help build your intuition, because you won't have so much of these issues to get in the way. So one of the things that get in the way of intuition is your insecurity. Now, that insecurity could be you not trusting yourself. That insecurity could be, something about insecurity between you and that person. Insecurity about the situation, the environment. Insecurity about, trying to move forward. So those insecurities will block your intuition, and it will just build more fear and cause more confusion, some depression, sadness, and getting your insecurities confused with your intuition will cause you to be discouraged to practice and use that intuition. So depression can get in the way of interpreting your intuition. So if you're down and not feeling motivated, then your intuition is going to reflect that. So you're going to look for things not on purpose but subconsciously to validate your depression and why you shouldn't do things, instead of because that depression's a cycle. So instead of getting out of that and trusting your intuition, you're looking for reasons to stay depressed. So negative thinking. So if you're trying to trust your intuition and you have a lot of negative thinking, you're going to pick up on any little specific thing. You're going to be really nitpicky about details and specific words that will keep the negative thinking going around in a circle. And the thing about negative thinking is a lot of it is not our opinions. A lot of it is not how we feel about ourselves. It's just something that's been practiced, and it's easier to accept things that are negative than positive. It's just a known thing. For some reason, it's a lot easier, just like it's easier for people to frown and not smile. So, negative thinking can just cause you to amplify the thoughts and validate those thoughts, and it will cause you to have memories of things in the past that have nothing to do with the situation. And negative thinking is a friend of the ego, because the ego likes to say, hey, XYZ, you did this many times, this is what's going to happen. I know more than you. I know better than you. Now, your ego is not your friend. Your ego is kind of like a frenemy that is really nosy and is bossy. So negative thinking is just feeding the ego. It's giving the ego a reason to go around in circles. Other people's opinions can get in the way of your intuition, because maybe you've already gotten opinions ahead of the time, and so you've been able to think about it, or you've had enough time to think about it for a minute, And if there's only a short amount of time for you to think about it, and then you say you got good intuition about something, that's very dangerous. There needs to be time between the thinking, a little bit of time between the thinking and the acting off of other people's opinions. A lot of that stuff is gossip. A lot of that stuff's not true. The other people's opinions are based off of the filters they have. So if they were abused, if they were having any kind of situations, they've been through a divorce, single, whatever, it's through that filter. And then, do you want to get advice from that? So, do you get relationship advice from somebody who's single? Do you get career advice from somebody who lives with their parents and doesn't have a job? So, think about who's giving you those opinions and make sure that your intuition is not based or feeding off of other people's opinions when you have one of your own. And if you're not sure, then the best thing might be not to do anything at all, not to make any guesses. Which brings me to assumptions. So, if you're assuming everything, and you got a habit of assuming stuff, so you like to assume stuff, you like to break it down, you like to be like, this is what I think it is. I think I know this. I'm going to figure this out before they do. I'm going to beat them to the punch. I'm going to assume this. It's not healthy for you. It's not fair because you can't assume what someone else is thinking, and you can only guess what somebody's about to do or ask or say. So you could be hurting yourself, but with assumptions. And assumptions are usually fairly quick. So, if you make a little bit of time or if you practice thinking fast, then you will be able to get over these assumptions when it comes to needing your intuition. So, getting better intuition in these cases have to do with working on these individual issues. So work on your insecurity, your intuition will be stronger. Work on your depression, work on motivating yourself, and your intuition will be stronger. Work on the negative thinking, throw all that stuff in the trash, say delete, and then think it's the opposite or the way you really want things. Work on not assuming. It's not your business to assume. And that's how you will get better. And these are things that will distract you, cause mistrust in yourself, or lead you the wrong way. And you know what? I'm not perfect, and I do these things too, and I make assumptions and stuff. I'm just saying, because people have been asking me about intuition the last couple weeks, and also that I've done now 2 videos, other videos, I just want to put the information out there because not everybody understands intuition, and we can all learn together. Thank you.